we are going to start with our first troubleshooting exercise. This one is a fairly basic level troubleshooting. We are working with rooftop units. We're working with a single controller. Nothing real wild and crazy. Okay. You have the drawings for this. You have the sequence of operation for this sitting in front of you. So as I'm talking here, go ahead and take a peek through it. We do have 7 of these units, all independent, like I said. Our initial problem is that customer called. They've got a problem with heat. Now, obviously, we're a little late getting to them because I don't think you're going to have a problem with heat on a day like today, but hey, better late than never, right? So, we are going to break into teams for this. So, I've got teams laid out. I'm not sure I've got everybody's surveys, though. So let me call out the teams. We're going to do this literally by the numbers, okay? Because everything is set up. Rooftop Unit 1, you're going to be on the wireless network 1, controller 1. Just right down the line, okay? And these teams will continue into our troubleshooting exercise for tomorrow as well. So make friends. I did my best to distribute folks who are comfortable with troubleshooting and comfortable with multimeters, by the way, which we did really great on as a group. We also have a vast number of people who have some programming experience with Sedona, which is what we'll be using. This particular flavor is going to be EasyIO's flavor. Okay, that's just because that's what I built the lab around originally. I am not a huge supporter of theirs anymore. I used to be, but hey, when you sell out to one of the big nasty ones, I lose a lot of faith. Sad to say. But, so, team number 1. Farouk, Mario, and Connie. Okay? Team 2, Jim, Rafat, and Jorge. Team 3, Mr. Otten, Trish, and Terry. I didn't intend to pick 2 people who are sitting beside each other. I got to work on that next time. What are we up to? Team 4, I believe? Yep. Justin, Pierre, and Mr. McNabb. No, I'm not showing these people extra respect. It's just how it rolls. Team 5. Actually, this is going to be Team 6. We're skipping a number for a reason, don't worry. Kelvin, am I pronouncing that right? Okay, just wanted to check. Cameron, and Steve Gooch. If I haven't called your name yet, and your name is not Bob Clark, or Ted Walensky, or Larry Chang, would you please raise your hand? 1, 2. That's what it should be. All right. Team number 5, Jenny, Russ, Scott, and Brad. Okay. The rest of you, don't be jealous. I know it's a team of 4, but because they're a team of 4, I'm going to make them do twice the work. They're going to have to work with units 5 and 7.
Maybe it's because you had Russ on the team.
Why? Because my age or something like that?
He's retired.
So by the numbers, Russ looks really good. We'll listen to his teammates later and see how that reports out. Okay. So these are just regular rooftop units, DX cooling, gas heat. The lab is already set up. All I got to do is hit one button and your power turns on and we're ready to go. Each unit is going to act as 2-stage heat, 2-stage cooling. Okay? For those of you who have wandered through the lab and taken a look, you're probably scratching your head going, not all those units look big enough to be 2-stage. And you're right. Second stage on all units, whether they actually have 2 stages or not, are indicated by LED lights. Okay? The LEDs are in the wiring cabinet right behind the disconnect. Red signifies second stage heat. Green signifies second stage cool. Okay? I put that on the bigger units as well that actually are 2 stages for an easy indication as to whether the second stage is running or not, so that we can kind of limit the amount of monkeying you've got to do to figure that out. Okay? Questions so far? All right. Programming side details. Like I said, each team is going to have their own wireless network that you're going to connect to. Okay, the wireless networks are HV, crappy marker. I'll pass. Thank you, though. Where? Thank you. It was hiding from my view. All right. HVAC underscore BAS number. Okay. Number matches your team number. Password. Everybody's seen Spaceballs?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Keep going.
6. Is it 6? It is 6. No, it's 5.
It is up to 5 in Spaceballs. But it has to be a minimum length of 8 for web, which is the security. Okay? That's what you're going to connect to. The address of your controller is the default for EasyIO FG series controllers, 192.168. Come on, EasyIO people, I know there are a couple. 10. .11. There is one FS series controller, but it has been changed to the .11 address. I maybe blew up the outputs on that controller this morning, so had to quick swap it out. And I'm out of FGs because you can't buy them anymore. By the way, don't put 24 volts AC to the universal outputs. They don't like it. Okay? What questions do you have? All right. Bob, Ted, and I will be wandering around. If you have questions, give a yell. If you need tools, if you need a multimeter, if you need screwdrivers, let me know. We'll find them for you. Okay? Questions?
Make sure you tell them when they log on that there's no password.
Oh, yeah, that is a good thing. Thank you, Russ. So when you log in, there is no password. It's going to pop up asking you for a password. Just hit OK, and it'll slide on through.
Do we all have the same problem with our VA? No, there's too much. Okay, never mind.
Come on, there's another natural question that somebody wants to ask that's very closely related to what Jenny tried to ask. Okay.
What's the same thing?
Is there one correct answer?
No, of course not.
Oh.
Yeah. So, all right. Get with your team. You welcome to work in this lab. Welcome to work in 161. Welcome to work in the commercial lab. Sometimes you will be able to get the wireless signal to reach from the controls lab all the way to your rooftop unit. Sometimes, not all the time. All of the control panels are labeled with rooftop unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not in that order. That would make too much sense. But they are labeled so you will know which controller is yours. Also, the rooftops are labeled both on the disconnect. There is a small clear label that says the number. Also, right above the thermostat, there's a nice big piece of blue painter's tape that also will tell you. Russ?
Do we know which units that Keith worked on.
That's kind of a rude question. Yes, actually though, I can very easily answer that, Russ. He worked on all of them.
We're in
That's
trouble.
why they're broken.
If you're wondering, Ted worked on all of them except 3 and 4.
That's probably more than one problem.
Those are the ones you want.
All right.
Thanks for your full confidence, be very much.
Remaining questions?
Blame the engineer. Yeah.
All right. You don't have questions? Let's go ahead and get to it. This is our major exercise for the afternoon.